Many of our common phrases and sayings are based on long-held beliefs about the natural world that science has since proven false. Here are facts that debunk some of the most prevalent myths about animals. Myth: you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Fact: older dogs are perfectly capable of learning new behaviors and commands. While it might take a bit more time due to established habits, they continue to learn throughout their lives, especially with positive reinforcement. Myth: dogs wag their tails only when they're happy. Fact: a dog's tail wag is a form of communication that expresses a range of emotions. A wag can signal excitement, but it can also indicate anxiety, fear, or even aggression. Myth: dogs feel guilt when they've done something wrong. Fact: the guilty look a dog gives is often a reaction to the owner's body language and tone of voice, not an understanding of a past misdeed. The dog is reacting to the immediate possibility of punishment, not feeling remorse. Myth: blind as a bat. Fact: bats are not blind. They can see almost as well as humans do. They use echolocation to navigate and hunt at night, but their vision is still a crucial sense. Myth: camels store water in their humps. Fact: a camel's hump is a fatty tissue that acts as a food reserve, allowing the animal to go for long periods without eating. The humps do not store water. Myth: sharks are immune to cancer. Fact: sharks can, in fact, get cancer. Research has documented tumors in many shark species, debunking a myth that was once widely spread to promote shark cartilage as a health supplement. Myth: goldfish have a memory span of only a few seconds. Fact: studies have shown that goldfish have a memory of several months. They can remember routines, recognize shapes and colors, and even solve mazes. Myth: ostriches bury their heads in the sand to hide from danger. Fact: this is a persistent and false myth. When an ostrich feels threatened, it will either run away or drop to the ground and flatten its neck and head to blend in with the landscape. Myth: toads give you warts. Fact: warts on humans are caused by the human papillomavirus, HPV. The bumps on a toad's skin are glands, not warts, and they cannot transmit HPV. Myth: bulls are enraged by the color red. Fact: bulls, like many cattle, are dichromatic and cannot see the color red. The bull's reaction during a bullfight is to the movement of the cape, not its color. Myth: snakes are charmed by music. Fact: snakes are deaf to airborne sounds. The snake charmer's music has no effect. The snake is responding to the movement of the performer and the instrument, which it perceives as a threat. Myth: a dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's. Fact: both human and dog mouths contain bacteria. While the types of bacteria differ, a dog's mouth is not inherently cleaner and can carry pathogens that are harmful to humans. Myth: quit horsing around implies horses are impulsive. Fact: recent studies have found that horses are more intelligent and strategic than previously thought. They are capable of planning ahead and can adapt their behavior to achieve a desired outcome. Myth: dogs see the world in black and white. Fact: dogs are not colorblind. They have dichromatic vision, meaning they can see colors in the blue-yellow spectrum, but they struggle to differentiate between green and red. Myth: cats always land on their feet. Fact: cats have a remarkable righting reflex that allows them to orient their bodies to land on their feet during a fall. However, this reflex is not foolproof, and high-rise falls can cause serious injuries, a condition known as high-rise syndrome. Myth: bears hibernate all winter. Fact: bears do not technically hibernate. They enter a state of torpor, a lighter sleep from which they can be easily awakened. Their body temperature and heart rate drop, but not as dramatically as in true hibernators like groundhogs. Myth: porcupines can shoot their quills. Fact: porcupines cannot shoot their quills. The quills are loosely attached and detach easily when a predator makes contact. Myth: a camel's back is a water-holding reservoir. Fact: as mentioned above, a camel's hump stores fat, which can be metabolized for energy and water. The fat's metabolism produces water as a byproduct, but the hump itself is not a water tank. Myth: a snake's tongue can sting you. Fact: A snake's forked tongue is used for smelling. It picks up chemical particles from the air and transfers them to a sensory organ in the roof of its mouth. The tongue is completely harmless. Myth: touching a baby bird will cause the mother to abandon it. Fact: most birds have a poor sense of smell and won't abandon their young just because a human has touched them. If you find a baby bird on the ground, the best course of action is often to put it back in the nest if possible. Myth: dogs eat grass only when they are sick. Fact: dogs eat grass for a variety of reasons, including to get more fiber in their diet out of boredom or simply because they enjoy the taste. Vomiting may or may not be a result. Myth: the number of rings on a turtle's shell indicates its age. Fact: while the rings on a turtle's shell, called scutes, can sometimes give a rough estimate, a turtle's growth rate is influenced by factors like diet and environment, making the rings an unreliable age indicator. Myth: daddy longlegs are the most venomous spiders, but their fangs are too small to bite humans. Fact: this is a mix of two myths. The daddy longlegs that are spiders, harvestmen, are not venomous at all. The ones that are cellar spiders are venomous, but their venom is not particularly potent to humans and they are not dangerous. Myth: poisonous snakes can't climb trees. Fact: many venomous snakes are excellent climbers and will readily climb trees and bushes, especially when hunting or seeking a safe resting spot. Myth: opossums are large rats. Fact: opossums are marsupials, not rodents. They are the only marsupial native to North America and are more closely related to kangaroos and koalas than to rats. Myth: all cats hate water. Fact: while many domestic cats dislike water, there are several breeds, like the Turkish Van and the Bengal, that are known for enjoying swimming and playing in water. Myth: penguins mate for life. Fact: while some species of penguins form strong pair bonds for a single breeding season, many are not monogamous. Even among the monogamous species, divorce and finding a new mate are common. Myth: wolves have an alpha leader who dominates the pack. Fact: the concept of the alpha wolf is based on a debunked study of captive, unrelated wolves. In a natural pack, the leaders are simply the breeding parents, and the social structure is more like a family than a strict hierarchy. Myth: black cats bring bad luck. Fact: this is a superstition rooted in folklore and has no basis in reality. In many cultures, black cats are considered symbols of good luck and prosperity. Myth: a dog's bark is worse than its bite. Fact: a dog's bark is a warning signal, but it can be followed by a bite. This phrase trivializes the potential danger of an aggressive dog. Myth: dogs and cats are natural enemies. Fact: while they have different communication styles and instincts, dogs and cats can coexist peacefully and even form strong bonds, especially when introduced to each other at a young age. Myth: dogs and humans have been evolving together for so long that we should be able to understand each other's every move. Fact: while humans and dogs have a unique bond, miscommunication is common. Much of what we interpret as human-like emotions or understanding in dogs is often a misunderstanding of their true behavior and needs. Myth: the alpha theory of dog training is the most effective. Fact: dominance-based training methods, which are rooted in the debunked alpha myth, are now considered outdated and often counterproductive. Modern, science-based training relies on positive reinforcement and building a trusting relationship with the dog. Myth: rats are dirty and only carry diseases. Fact: while wild rats can carry diseases, they are known to be quite clean and meticulous groomers. They are also highly intelligent and social animals. Myth: squirrels forget where they bury their nuts. Fact: squirrels are remarkably good at remembering their cache locations. While they do not retrieve every single nut, a large majority are successfully found later. Myth: spiders are insects. Fact: spiders are arachnids, not insects. They have 8 legs and 2 main body parts, while insects have 6 legs and 3 body parts. Myth: you can tell a caterpillar's next color phase by how dark its current color is. Fact: The colors and markings of a woolly bear caterpillar have no correlation to the severity of the coming winter. The colors are determined by the caterpillar's age, number of molts, and the food it has eaten. Myth: snakes will chase you. Fact: most snakes are afraid of humans and will flee rather than confront. When a snake chases you, it's more likely trying to escape in the same direction you are running, or it is a defensive maneuver. Myth: animals act strangely during an eclipse due to supernatural powers. Fact: animals respond to changes in light. A sudden darkening of the sky can confuse their routines, much like an early sunset. They are reacting naturally to their environment, not to mystical forces. Myth: a person can't be a human and an animal at the same time. Fact: this is a philosophical or cultural belief, not a scientific fact. In various mythologies and belief systems around the world, shape-shifting and the combination of human and animal forms, for example, centaurs, sphinx, are common motifs. The fact is that, in reality, an organism is classified as one species or another based on its genetic makeup and biological traits.
We'll be making more similar videos. Please subscribe.